So in the book of Genesis, there are two trees, and one of them is a tree of knowledge of good and evil. One gives death, the other one life. But some of these branches from Abraham's tree, some of the Hebrews have been broken off. And you Gentiles who were branches from, we might say, a wild olive tree, were grafted in. So you got grafted into the tree of life from the wild olive tree. And the scripture tells you that a good tree produces good fruit, and a bad tree produces bad fruit, and you will know them by the fruit. For Joshua is the tree of life. Mankind will beg the mountains to fall on them and crush them, and the hills to bury them. For if such things as these were done to me, the living tree, what will they do to you? So Joshua gives life. And one of the things that we are referred to in the scriptures is trees. So one gives life, and the other one is the tree of knowledge of good and evil. In the Greek, demon means replete with knowledge. Notice how they chose the apple as a symbol that Eve bit into. The first Apple computer sold for $666. Apple gematria. Apple snake, and look at the bottom, blockchain. They'll be linking everybody to blockchain, the Internet of Bodies. So I covered in past videos that science would be the religion of the beast system. You see above Scientology. And there you go, Steve Jobs' Apple, 666. So science would be the one thing that everybody could agree on. And you could do anything, according to them, through science. Why do you think they push science so much in the school system? Every year, the science fair. How about that we all grew up in superhero movies? In the near future, you could be like your favorite superhero with superpowers through science. How about magic? We grew up with magic, right? Especially through Disney movies, right? Because he was a 33 Mason. Club 33. In the book of Revelation, this is the second death, and one of the things that happens to be mentioned is those who practice magic arts. So back to the apple. So I covered in past teachings how all the tribes of Israel have colors assigned to them. And the tribe of Dan, the one that broke off the tree of life, their colors are blue and white. And the frequency for the color blue is 666. I covered this commercial before, and by the way, it was sponsored by the Vatican. It was about a little reptilian boy who wanted to be in school with our children. But all the kids were being mean to him. Oh, poor little reptilian boy. There he goes laying in bed, looking at the stars with the star of Rephaim. So now during the commercial, they're going to see a play. So you see how in the play there are two trees, right? And you see the wizard right in the center, and there goes the sun above him. Notice how they're going after the kids, right? They go after the seeds so they don't become trees. So then he starts to perform magic, and you see the little girl's face. They're so amazed. He causes them to fly, and he gives them a blue apple, the knowledge of the tree of good and evil. Needless to say, he was accepted at the end. As he's jumping at the end because he's so excited that he got accepted. Don't miss the opportunity to get to know someone different. Don't miss a life changing opportunity. And one of the key players behind this is the false prophet, right? Who said that he would definitely be baptizing aliens. And I also covered this as well that the so called Bishop of Fatima, the secret that the Vatican is holding on to, is that she's a space alien. You see what direction this is going to, right? And this is some of the kids' artwork, and you notice how she's on top of the tree. The tree of knowledge of good and evil. Remember, one gives life and the other one gives death. This is the Queen of Heaven, by the way. Their so-called Mary, the fertility goddess. More artwork. More Vatican artwork. Looks like something is coming in the horizon. There goes Isus, the Jewish sun god, and the Queen of Heaven. During the crucifixion on either side of him, right over her shoulder, and during his so-called baptism. There you go, the spaceship above. This is the reason I stress so much that he was not a white man. That Joshua was from the tribe of Judah, and the tribe of Judah is black. Because the image that's coming back is of the white man they gave the world. Esau, the Jewish sun god. United States Space Force. Notice it's the same shape inside the star, right? Trump signs law establishing U.S. Space Force. Oh, you Trump supporters. Same shape. The top is the sun, the bottom is Saturn and moon. Space Force. And this was during, I believe this image was projected in New Year's of 2023. AI from the Illuminati Pyramid, Dark AI. It's a detachment from the source being Yah. What is AI? An energy that's throughout the universe. A portion of the Creator believes himself to be separate from the Creator, thinks it could overtake the universe.
Believe what this former FBI agent just revealed.
What I'm here to tell people is that when Project Bluebeam is used, again, it's not going to be by the United States. It's not going to be by national. It's going to be by global government. They're the ones who are going to use this stuff. And it's going to be not just a bunch of pretty holograms. They're going to be using it for religious figures. They're going to have Jesus in the sky, but it's not just going to be holograms. There's going to be voice-to-skull technology. It's also going to be used. They're going to be able to have these figures speak to every human being on the planet. Imagine the impact of that they're going to be able to see the figure and also hear the figure talking to them. You know, it's amazing. I think that is the particular reason why Jesus said in the Bible, my sheep hear my voice and they will recognize my voice. And I think that was an anticipation of when this operation goes forward. And it's going to go forward in conjunction also with the great fake alien invasion. It's going to go forward with that. And who knows, it's going to be also a sweetener. It's going to be, instead of, we're going to have, maybe 10 or 20 UAPs that have incredible destructive capacity against our cities.
Cultures as Mother Earth, and also noting the importance of climate justice when taking action to address climate change. So here we have this they're mentioning right in their document that this is Mother Earth worship.
Now, okay, and which document is this again?
This is the UAE consensus.
Right, okay, so, the UAE consensus, which came out of COP28. And speaking of Mother Earth, that image that you sent me was extremely alarming on the COP28 app. What was that?
There's a COP28 app you can download on your iPhone. And it's produced several interesting images in the last month. The first one was the Tree of Life, where everybody pledged their trillions of dollars to save the Earth. So you bow down and you pledge your money in front of this Tree of Life image. And that was only available on the app. Now, there are some videos out now that show that this, where the Tree of Life was positioned, but it was first available on the app. And then second, now that this conference is over, they have this image of this reptilian woman. You can call her a snake or reptile or dragon, whatever. And it says, "We made every minute count."
Of hologram tech. This is the HoloLens. This device allows someone to touch real objects within their environment. The company soon hopes to have a glove that will allow a tactile function, so when you're touching virtual objects, it will feel like objects touched in real life. Ready Player One style games may be coming soon.